So what's up guys, welcome back. This is your boy the Adams Link. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I hope you guys are very much doing okay. So please invite your loved ones, your friends, your family to join and to uplift this channel. I want to categorically state that despite the election might not go the way we wanted it, or most of us wanted it, or few of us wanted it, and despite it didn't go that way, I am so happy considering some elections. Like in Benin State, a reverend father won the state governor election. A reverend father. And now, he has been immediately, as the governor-elect, he has been immediately given a brand new Lexus with the plate number governor-elect and security. I am very happy, particularly with this. At least it is the time. He has every opportunity now to show the Benin people. Every opportunity. When it comes to pastors, men of God, they are held very high esteem when in Nigeria environment, custom, we put them high up there. So let's see what he can do. All eyes are on him. Let's see what he can do differently. Since he's a reverend father, and a reverend father is not supposed to take what that doesn't belong to him. He's a man of God. So I'm very much more. I want to see exactly what will happen. And also in Abia State, opportunity for the first time, opportunity for them. Like Labour Party man, let's see what he will do differently. Because those set of people, they are owning the destiny of their party and also what they represent. Like the father, the reverend father, is holding the reputation of all the fathers in Nigeria and all over the world. And meanwhile, the Abia State, the first Labour Party governor, the reputation of Labour Party. So let's see what they can do. And you saw what is happening currently in Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State are protesting, guys. And the videos I have been seeing there, women going out to protest naked. Old women, married women, single women, divorced, old, widows, going out to strip naked to protest. So if we look at the spiritual effect, do we really think all those things work? Looking at the spiritual effect. If any cause or any politician works, you know things say politicians don't buy for this country. As many as they are. You know how many juju that they do for Buhari every day? Anything to happen to Buhari, don't you see how fine and handsome he is every day? Comparing him to when he entered power, you don't see how well he is. So do they really work? The only thing I see effective there is the protest. I understand their pain. I understand. I think the whole purpose of going naked is to gain attention, to show you that they are ready to do anything to reclaim their mandate. Well, I wish them all the best. Nasarawa State, I know it's not easy. And when it comes to Yoruba versus Igbo, there is something I want to talk about, that Yoruba versus Igbo. The final discussion on Yoruba versus Igbo, the final one is that, someone called me from Germany. Of course, if you guys are following the live, one of our father called me from Germany the other day on live and told me about Though it made a lot of sense to our understanding, but I also was trying as much as possible to make my point known when I said those Igbo states have their own representatives. Has it ever been any time that the Igbo states, they do not give them their monthly allocation, federal monthly allocation? Is there any time that they deprive them from it? When it comes to bailout fund, is there any time they deprive them from it? When it comes to some certain things, is there any time they deprive them from it? Don't they have a voice? Honestly, for me, I think every state, be it Yoruba or Igbo, they should start agitation by demanding for from their politicians, from their government to represent them well. To represent them well. They should start from there. Because you, an Igbo man or a Yoruba man, who is agitating for a post, on behalf of who? Are you agitating for a post or? You are agitating for a post on behalf of another politician. Ordinary Igbo people or ordinary Yoruba people, that's what I'm referring to. Whenever you are agitating for a post, maybe there's AGF or also social posts going around and you start saying it didn't come to your Igbo, who are you agitating it for? For a politician, right? So, and there are politicians who were already there or who are still there. Why don't you demand? What are they doing? Your local government chairman, what is he doing? Let's start from there. By the time our own politicians are doing their work well, I bet you every other thing will follow. You don't need to struggle too much, because I very much believe most of the politicians will go there and the only thing that they want to know, they want to ask for is money, 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 money. They do not talk about policies. They do not agitate for policies that will develop, that will allow their own people to flourish. They do not. Money, money. Someone said that if only the Hausa know how Igbo people love money, they shouldn't have gone through that world war. Sorry, that civil war. They should have just given them money and they will be okay. Can you imagine that kind of insult? That kind of word is insulting. I'm speaking directly to the ordinary Yoruba and Igbo people. Why don't we start from our own local government chairman, our senators, our House of Rep? What are they doing? Are they not giving them allocation? Have any of them ever complained that their constituency money wasn't given to them? If they are complaining, they will say, oh, the government and they're letting us. Let's start from there. After all, if a stranger come into your house and see everywhere is tidy, no slippers inside your house, that stranger will not dare wear slippers into your house. He will pull off his shoes and use his or her barefoot to enter your house, because you know everywhere is clean. So that's my last remark on the Igbo Yoruba propaganda that's not there. So Senator Dino Melaye just recently decided to bless himself with a brand new Rolls Royce. And with the election and everything, somebody cannot come and kill himself. You know, he's a very strong supporter of Atiku, but then they believe so heartedly that they're going to win the election. Honestly, PDP, I don't know how they thought they're going to win the election. Their houses were so divided. But they believe that because they believe Nigerians were tired that they can just easily get the election done, but it wasn't like that. But now he's back with his usual lifestyle. He still has money, he's still enjoying himself, and he's still well relaxed. Let's go to Uganda. So Uganda recently passed a really difficult LGBTQ daring LGBTQ law. And in such law, some LGBTQ found guilty might be sentenced to death. So according to Sir Dixon, he said, I told you that the only way to get the United States of America people attention is through LGBTQ. It wasn't even up to 24 hours after the announcement and they ran to do press conference condemning the law. Meanwhile, murder and disenfranchisement took them weeks. To them, LGBTQ rights greater than other rights. Well, let's listen to what the U.S. Department has to say.
I want to say one thing at the top. We have grave concerns with the passage of the Anti-Homosexuality Act, AHA, by the Parliament of Uganda yesterday, and increasing violence targeting LGBTQI+ persons. If the AHA is signed into law and enacted, it would impinge upon universal human rights, jeopardize progress in the fight against HIV/AIDS, deter tourism, and invest in Uganda and damage Uganda's international reputation. The bill is one of the most extreme anti-LGBTQI+ laws in the world. Human rights are universal. No one should be attacked, imprisoned, or killed simply because of who they are or whom they love.
You know, LGBTQ is not something that you can speak on. Let's be honest. You cannot say your mind. If not, my channel might be deleted tomorrow. So you know what? I am not the one that made any law, so I'm not going to chop beans on top of waiting to consign me. I'm not going to eat beans or porch on another person's issue. All I'm going to say is that before I was born, we had the Quran, we had the Bible, and the Jewish book, and so many other books out there before I was born, and before most of you were born. And some of you might be a Christian, or might be a Muslim, or might be a Jewish. So if somebody asks me now, Adam Slink, what do you think about LGBTQ? I will ask you, why do you think I even have an opinion in the first place? Why do you even think I have an opinion? Yeah, why are you asking me? I would ask you, what do I represent? What do I believe in? I'm a Muslim. So if you want to know what I think about LGBTQ and you know I'm a Muslim, why are you asking me? Was I the one that put the law there? I don't even know what I think about LGBTQ. I'm a human being and we are all human beings. And I practice something. Go and read the Quran if you want to know exactly what I feel about LGBTQ. I think that's the perfect question, the perfect answer anybody should give to any question concerning that. You are a Christian, and whatever your book says, that's what you follow, right? As a Christian, yeah. As a Christian, you are supposed to follow the preaching of Jesus Christ without doubt. If you doubt the preaching of Jesus Christ, you are not a Christian now. Or the preaching of the Bible, you are not a Christian. If I doubt the preaching of the Quran, then I keep saying I'm Muslim. And I'm deceiving myself. Come on, man. I'm deceiving myself. To the letter. Go and check the Quran. Whatever you feel, if you can interpret it well and you understand it well, everything it says, that's what I follow. That's what I can abide to. Nobody should come and ask me. But that's just it though. And meanwhile, check out this woman who identifies as a hawk in human body.
My name is Horus, and I'm a red-tailed hawk. In our world, I do have the body of a hawk, but while fronting, I consider myself a Therian, because I am in a human body, but my identity is still a hawk. Not all animal alters will identify this way, and I am, in fact, the only animal alter in our system who does identify this way. I am doing my best to come to terms with living in a human body.
I'm a snake, a human body. I don't know why I found myself in this human body. I don't know why I found myself, but I'm finding it hard to identify with this body. But I'm a snake. Oh God. Oh God. See, okay. Human rights. Human rights. We all have our rights. You do not have the right to tell somebody not to have his or her right. If you identify as a snail, good for you. If you identify as a chicken, good for you. If you identify yourself as a cockroach, good for you. But you should be able to interact with cockroach as well. If you identify yourself as a cockroach, all right? You should have some traces of cockroach in you, right? Or as an arc, right? Because when it comes to, okay, going too far. Thank you guys for watching. Support again, Adam's Link. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace out.